On the latest developments in the UAW strike, we welcome in former UAW spokesperson Brian Rothenberg. Brian, thank you so much for joining me again. So we heard Brooks' report there, but talk about the logic of going after distribution centers versus striking at more production plants.
So, a lot of the experts actually thought they would go after the really expensive truck lines and things like that, the F-150 or the Ram. But what they've done is actually expand the footprint in a couple different ways. One, your parts distribution affects everybody at the consumer level. So after a period of time, if you're going to get your car repaired and you can't get your car repaired, it's going to inflict a lot of damage on the companies in terms of folks being upset if they can't get their parts. So that will put pressure on the company in a different way than shutting down the line. The other thing that it would do is parts distribution plants and UAW facilities are all over the country in many more states than the actual manufacturing plants. So from a publicity standpoint, from a striking standpoint, you're spreading the actual strike out and getting more attention and more pressure on the companies that way from a public relations perspective. You still have plants, because of the previous closures, that are going to be impacted by those strikes, those boutique strikes, and that will still impact in other potential closures of some of the other plants. So that seems to be the logic. Having, I can't speak for the union, but it seems to be the logic.
And we know, we've heard from Brooke there, Ford is not being targeted in this latest round. We heard from the union president who says they've made some progress with Ford. But, Brian, that doesn't mean Ford is off the hook, so to speak.
It doesn't until they actually have a tentative agreement. And even then, remember, the members have to vote on the tentative agreement, Nichole. So it's these folks at this high level are negotiating this, but this is their employment contract, and the only people that make the decision in the end are the members when they vote. So I would say they've made significant progress at Ford. I think it helps that Unifor reached an agreement. And I think that helped, sort of bring in line some of the pieces that you could negotiate. The difference, though, is when you're negotiating in Canada, a big cost factor is gone because Canada has national health care. We do not. And so we have to negotiate those health care costs here in the United States.
Oh, yeah, and healthcare certainly can get expensive. We all know that. Brian, this is a more aggressive strategy than has been used in the past. Is there any concern it could backfire if it gets too aggressive? And obviously, I think the main example would be draining that strike fund.
Well, it could, but actually this is increasing the length of the strike fund because of these boutique strikes. There was sort of a bombshell from my old, department, actually, in that there was an article in the Detroit News today that sort of indicated that the union is really, trying to create stress and chaos. I think the language was inflammatory in this, but it's no surprise because I think all along we could see this was the strategy to try to preserve the strike fund, to try to get as much as you can. We gave away a lot. We gave away a lot when we went through the economic downturn to save these companies. Now's the time that you can get some of that back, and that's what you see the union doing. So from an analysis standpoint, that's what's going on, Nichole.
And we'll certainly see if some progress is made after this newest twist. Former UAW spokesperson Brian Rothenberg, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.